Well, good morning. Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Oh, let me see, how am I doing today? Well, you guys see the topic that we're going to be discussing today. It simply says this: check on your family members. You guys, there's so much going on out here. I wanted to come live and just give you guys a little motivational talk, but also a serious conversation I want to have with you all because of this video that I saw today. As I was getting dressed this morning, watching a little bit of the news and saw this video, and I'm going to share it with you here in a moment. But welcome to my channel. My name is Regina, and I'm here with the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Listen, we out here trying to help people, out here trying to do our part to make everybody feel comfortable and loved, and to be able to be in a good place with yourselves and with others. Okay. So let me go over here and I want to say good morning. Good morning, our friends in the chat. Good morning, Joseph. I'm not liking my camera today, but let's just proceed. Joseph's in the chat. Hey, Joseph. He says, this morning we rose. Yeah, I didn't have no doubt. This morning when I rose, yeah, I didn't have no doubt. Doom, 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 doom. Come on, Joseph. Good morning, Joseph, and thank you for that wonderful inspiration this morning. You cheer me up, cheer me up. Thank you so much. Naughty Love. Hey, girl, hey. How you doing? She says, good morning with the crown. Thank you so much with the crown. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be teaching y'all about that, giving y'all some more insight about that as well. Listen, thank y'all for being here. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Remember to subscribe to the channel, The Juice Radio and Talk Show. Look for the red mug and the microphone. There's our logo on the screen. You'll know you have the right channel. Listen, guys, let's get into this real quick. I do have some work that I need to take care of today, but I wanted to come on here and have a chit chat with you all and have this conversation with you. Check on your family members. Now, some of you might be like, well, what are you talking about, and so forth. I'm going to run this video that I saw today, and let me put up my banners for fair use. Let's go ahead and put this up. All right. And I'm going to run this video, and we're going to have a conversation after that. And this is part of my motivational morning, you guys. So let's go ahead and let's get into this video.
Surveillance video captured the incredible moment a Tampa woman fought off an attacker at her apartment complex's gym.
I said, if I keep going, if I keep pushing, I keep fighting, he's going to stop. He's going to let go. And he finally did.
24-year-old Nishali Alma, a personal trainer, told Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies she was exercising alone around 10 p.m. on January 22nd when she saw a man she'd previously seen at the gym trying to get in.
Whenever he was at the door, I buzzed him in and he came inside. My thought process was, like you said, like it was just another dude coming in to work out.
But after 25-year-old Xavier Thomas Jones entered, this happened instead.
Next thing you know, I get up from doing my workout and I grab my phone and he just approaches me. And not a single word was exchanged. As soon as he was approaching me, I pushed him. I said, bro, what the F are you doing? I said, get away from me. And he kept trying to come towards me and kept reapproaching me.
Video shows Thomas Jones chasing her around the gym before grabbing Alma and pinning her down.
In my mind, I knew I was stronger than him and I knew I could fight back.
The seasoned weightlifter seen here holding her attacker in a chokehold while trying to call 911 before throwing more punches, leading Thomas Jones to release his grip. Self-defense expert Patrick Lockton at New York City's Krav Maga Institute says Alma's quick thinking under pressure was key.
She fought back. And the most important thing, she didn't freeze. She didn't fall into that trap.
Alma immediately ran outside, escaping to a nearby apartment. Now she's sharing her story and encouraging other women with similar experiences to do the same.
No other person should go through this. No other person should have to feel like this. No other person should have to go through a situation like this.
Experts say avoiding an incident like this starts with being aware of your surroundings and moving quickly if you're in danger.
Getting in the way, creating obstacles, creating an opportunity, a space between you and your attacker. So I'd be going straight for vulnerable. So again, just the eyes, hitting him in the nose with a phone, strike him in the throat, because everybody's soft tissue there, it's soft tissue in your eyes as well, and it's going to hurt everybody no matter how strong you are.
Authorities were able to track down Thomas Jones and arrested him the next day. He pled not guilty to charges of sexual battery, false imprisonment, and kidnapping, and will appear in court next month. An attorney for Thomas Jones did not respond to NBC's request for comment.
The day he was arrested and the day they caught him, I saw the whole thing go down. It was a relief.
Priscilla Thompson, NBC News.
All right, you guys, let's chit chat about this. This really got me angry. And then it took me to a place of, okay, we need to really start checking on our family members. This person that attacked the young lady, her name is Alma. The person that attacked her has to have family members. There has to have some family member, somebody that knows him, something. Where did this behavior come from this guy? His name is Xavier Thomas Jones. Where did Xavier get this behavior from? Was this behavior known to the family members? That's the part I want to talk to you all about a little bit today, because we have to start identifying the problem with our family members and getting them the help that they need. And also, thank you, Holy Spirit, we have to also start sounding warning signals, warning signs about these family members of ours that are doing these type of things or have this type of behavior. I just can't say that this was his first time, allegedly. I don't know if this was his first time or not, but I will say this. I don't think it was his first time maybe attempting something like this. This does not feel like to me that this was his first time. Now, again, let's go back to the title. Check on your family members. I have been watching a lot of videos and seeing a lot of news regarding people who are abusing people, people who are hurting people. And yes, I'm going to say the words because I'm not monetized, so I don't mind about not getting any money from YouTube or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of the words that some of the people who are monetized are not able to use. This type of abuse, I think, happens when people themselves are not happy with themselves. And I think this is part of what is going on, why these abuse cycles continue to happen. I think a lot of these people, thank you, Holy Spirit, are upset or mad with something that happened to them or unhappy in their own lives. So they take their abuse and attacks out on other people, not the person that necessarily impacted them with the abuse, but they take it out on other innocent people. Why are they doing that? That's the part that I want to try and get us to try and get some help to. This guy, they didn't say in the video that he knew her. She didn't say she knew him. She's in a gym, 10:30 at night exercising, which I wouldn't advise anybody to do that at night. But she was in the gym, minding her own business, exercising. The guy is standing outside. Now, women and men also, take some keys from this video. Don't allow yourselves to be placed in this situation where you're opening the door to a stranger. Let me not pass over what I'm trying to say, but we'll go back and talk a little bit about that video in detail. But let's get back to what my subject is: the abuse, passing over to other people. This guy, Xavier Thomas Jones, I believe has had some sort of maybe mental trauma himself, or maybe some form of mental abuse himself, or physical abuse, or some sort of abuse, allegedly, I'm going to say. Because why in the world would you think and feel that it is okay to physically attack a stranger, a woman? Now, they're charging him with several charges, including sexual assault. They're charging him with that as well. They're charging him with battery. They're charging him with, other things. But again, why is this happening? Where's your family members? What took place? it's terrible. Good morning, Robin. Good morning. How are you? She said, I missed the video, but I am here. It's on here, and maybe I'll play it again. But good morning. Thank you for being here today. You know, Robin, share with us why some of these people are out here doing this type of abuse. She says, Naughty Love, I actually came to YouTube to see if you were live. Oh, like Naughty Love, I hope she does go live with her morning news that she does. I love it. I love it. Tammy, good morning, Tammy. She says, good morning, Regina. I just finished a session. I saw that video. I couldn't believe some of the comments. I didn't even read the comments in the video, but I did take a look at the video, and, you know, maybe I'll go back and check some of that out. But you guys who are in the chat, tell me your thoughts on this. I'm going to bring this up. I have this saying that I have here. Let me just bring this part up right here. The word abuse. Let's go ahead and give that definition right there. The word abuse says this. It has this to say abuse. It says, a definition says, use something to bad effect or for a bad purpose, to misuse. To treat a person or an animal with cruelty or violence, especially regularly or repeatedly. It also means the improper use of something, and it also means cruel and violent treatment of a person or animal. I want to go to number 2 on here. The definition number 2 says, treat a person or an animal with cruelty or violence, especially regularly or repeatedly. That's the part I want to talk about, because I think maybe this guy, Xavier Thomas, had some form of abuse in his life. Now, does that give him the right to abuse someone else? No, it doesn't. But what it lets me know is maybe, allegedly, his situation was not dealt with. His situation was not handled, or he did not get the mental help that he needed. And so what happened is now he's gone and he's put this abuse on this woman, Alma. Now we're praying for Alma, and I'm glad Alma fought back. I'm glad Alma did not become a victim that was totally taken advantage of. She fought back, and she taught the viewers, do the same thing, fight back. But also her life was at risk. When are we going to stop abusing each other? Isn't it time that you start seeking the help that you need, getting the counseling that you need, getting the support that you need to try and help to stop this type of thing? I'm so tired of people in America thinking that it's okay to put your hands on somebody and that person don't belong to you. That person has, you have no right to do this to these people. When are we going to start saying to our own family members, where's Thomas' family member to say, Thomas, you know better than to do something like that? And if they did, kudos to them. But somebody needs to start shouting real loud and being real bold and being real brave to say, my family member has a problem. Y'all beware of them. Y'all beware. Be careful. They have not resolved their issues. And also making a scream to somebody out here in this world, in the medical field, that could possibly help them. Too many people are suffering in silence. It's time to start using our voices. That's just my opinion. I don't want anybody else. I don't want another woman to be abused. I don't want another man to be abused. I want abuse to stop. I want it to stop. It is not necessary for these people to continue to harm others because they were harmed. The cycle needs to end. How do we make it end? How? What do we need to do to make this come to a stop? I'm really, really concerned about this here in America and other countries. But this thing is happening too much, and it's becoming the regular. It's becoming the norm. And I don't want it to continue to become the norm. I want it to stop. I don't have the answers. I don't have all the answers. All I can do is use my platform to expose what has happened. Now, it says that this guy, Xavier Thomas, it says that he has been arrested. It did say that he is going to be in court again. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do to stop him and others from doing this? What are we going to do? We pray, we try and do what we can, but I am just, this video really made me feel not angry, but it made me feel like, wait, we can't just keep shoving this stuff under the rug. We can't just be passing by this and say, yeah, well, it happened. It happened to her. And you know, it might happen to somebody else. We can't just keep doing that. We have to start doing something impactful to stop these things. Are the penalties too light in the prison systems? Is that too light? Or is the justice system not giving real justice? What do we need to do? And I know a lot of you are like, hey, you know, Regina, you're normally the happy-go-lucky one. Yeah, but there's some moments where I come on live and I'm like, listen, I'm tired. I'm tired of people being mean, nasty, and just getting away with stuff. I'm tired of it. And I don't want it to hit my home and me come out like a raging bear and try and destroy, because now I've been hurt. Again, that's what I just spoke of. Stopping the hurt, stopping it. It becomes a cycle. Somebody hurt your family. Now you hurt somebody else's family. You know, somebody hurt you when you were a kid, so you didn't get over it. So now you're hurting somebody else's kid. When are we going to stop this? And what can we do to stop it? How can we get the healing for the people? Because I have sympathy for both. I have sympathy for Alma, that she had to go through this. Now she has that in her memory. This happened to her. You know, I'm sure there's some traumatic things that are going to take place in her because this happened to her. But what can we do also for the other guy, for the guy that attacked her, the attacker? I feel for him also, because, listen, he had to have dealt with something that would get his mind to think that this was okay. That part. Where and when did he have the time to think that this is okay? You just walking down the street in the middle of the night looking for somebody that you can harm? Why? Why is that your motive? Because there's something in you that you're not happy with? Because you see something and you think it's an opportunity that you can take advantage of somebody, a stranger, to cause harm on them? Don't you know that she has family that she has to go back to? Don't you know that there are people that love her? Don't you know that there's people that care what happens to her? She didn't get dressed in the morning for you to come and try and undress her at night. No. And I'm hurt because she was hurt. And I'm hurt because so many other women are hurt. So many other men are attacked and hurt. I'm hurt because I don't want this to continue. We can live better, America. We don't have to keep living like this. We don't have to keep doing these things. If you know that you have a problem and you have not found the help that you need, don't stop looking for that help. Go knock on somebody's door and say, I need some help. Go knock on a professional's door, knock on a neighbor's door, knock on somebody's door, call somebody on the phone. There's abuse hotlines that you can call and say, I need some help. Let me find the abuse hotline. There's the abuse hotline number. It's 800-799-7233. That's the National Domestic Violence Hotline. 800-799-7233. That is their number. You don't have to just be a victim. You could be somebody who's causing this problem. You can actually get some help for yourself. You don't have to keep doing this to people. Seek some help. Seek some help. Get some help. I put it in the chats there. Let's get some help. Don't wait around and continue to do this. You don't have to keep living your life like this. Y'all, please get some help and stop hurting others because you haven't dealt with your hurt. Stop hurting others because you have not dealt with your hurt. I don't want to see another story about something like this. I think if we start getting our family to help, don't just cover it up. Don't just say, well, I'm not talking to that family member anymore. They got problems. No, if you stop talking to them, then start talking to a counselor, start talking to a professional, start talking to law enforcement, but don't stop. There are some phone calls that I may have to make about some people that I know. Let's not cancel out them by just not talking. We need to start having conversations and get the word out that abuse is not to be tolerated. It's not. We have got to stop this, you guys. Good morning, Robin. Good morning. Thank you so much. She says, good morning, sunshine and light. Listen, I'm trying out here, Robin. I am trying. She says, you give me peace. I am trying. And I try to do my best. And I'm going to come back and do my motivational like I do. But there are some times when we have to take a moment to also show what's done in the dark. We also have to get rid of the darkness and things so that we can continue to have good light, so that we can continue to have positivity. So that's part of what, this platform is doing out here too. We don't want people to continue to be hurt. We want the hurt to be gone. And we don't want it to continue. So Tammy said, people need to stop defending the behavior. Absolutely, Tammy. She says, we hear parents defend bad behavior all the time in school. These children grow up and continue the same behavior. That's it. Stop defending it. Stop it. Nip it in the bud right there. Don't defend the bad behavior. Don't just say, well, that's just them. I keep an eye on them. They won't do it anymore. They may not do it in your presence, but if you know that one of your family members has something that they need to get some help with, please reach out to someone to get that help for them. Because if you help them, you'll also help to stop someone else from being hurt. Okay? Love y'all for watching today. Y'all stay tuned. I've got so much other stuff coming on, but I just wanted to come and share that little bit of love with y'all today. Let me get Robin's comments. Thank you so much, Robin, so much for your comments as well. She says, there is no such thing as trying. You either do or you don't. Thank you, Robin. That's it. That's it. She says, I put you in the, I put you in the do column. Thank you, Robin. Yes. And back to this part. There's no such thing as trying. You either do or you don't. Let's get the help. Let's do it. Like she said, let's do it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Robin, for that. All right. Again, for those of you who would need to help, or you just say, listen, I know I've got a problem myself. I need some help. I don't know where to turn. This number, Domestic Violence Hotline, is not just for people who have been abused. I believe that if you reach out to them also, they will help you if you feel you may have some abuse issues that you need to deal with. Reach out to them. The number is on the screen. It's 1-800-799-7233. Or reach out to a family member, have a conversation and tell them you want help. And when you have that conversation with that family member, also tell them this: I don't want you to cover up what I'm doing. I want you to help me get the help that I need so that I can be a better person and not cause harm to anyone or anyone else. All right. And if you've been abused, it's time for you to speak up. Speak up and speak out. And put those abusers where they belong, either in a place where they can get help or either in prison where they can understand they should have asked for help. All right. I love y'all so much for watching today. Thank you, Robin Moore. She says, thank you for starting my morning off right. Thank you. Let's help these family members to get some help. All right. Love y'all for watching. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, the Juice Radio and Talk Show, now's a good time. Go ahead over there to our YouTube channel, the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Subscribe today. Look for the red cup and the microphone. You'll know you have our right channel. You can also visit our website, thejuiceradio.net, where we upload and stream live all of our shows and video content and everything. We do that on these channels and as well as our website, thejuiceradio.net. We also have a wonderful podcast that we have running right now live. It's the Juice Radio and Talk Show podcast. Thank you to my sponsors, Israel Mason at Custom Apparel Shop. You can get your embroidery from Israel Mason as well. He can be reached directly at 786-657-7501, 786-657-7501. And thank you, excuse me, to our lovely sponsor, Truth and Triumph Ministries. Truth and Triumph Ministries believe in telling people the truth so that they can triumph in life. Let's go out there and share some light with Truth and Triumph Ministries. It's all about sharing the truth and triumphing. Come on now. If you have something in your life that you need to get taken care of, isn't it time you start telling the truth? I believe it is. I believe it is. All right. Start sharing the truth with others. All right. Love y'all for watching today. We'll be back. We got our shows coming up tonight. Click that notification bell so you know when we go live. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, y'all. We're going to try and help heal this world one show at a time. All right. Love y'all for watching. Y'all be blessed and have a wonderful day in spite of. Have a wonderful, blessed day. All right. Love y'all for watching. We'll be back on the next show. Bye.